Hey, what's up, guys? Kevin here with Phandroid.com. I'm sitting in a car in Pioneer's booth at CES 2015 with Harry from Pioneer.
Yeah.
He's going to give us a quick look at what's new and exciting with Android Auto from Pioneer. So take it away, Harry.
Okay. All right. So at Pioneer Electronics, we have 3 aftermarket in-dash radios that will work with Android Auto. They will also work with CarPlay. They run in price from about $700 up to the one you see in your dash with a capacitive screen for about $1,800. So what I need to make Android Auto work with the new radios is an Android phone running version 5 of Android. That's the Lollipop version, and the proper software from Google. And I'm just going to plug in through USB. This USB goes to the back of the radio. When I do that, we're going to see Android Auto come up on the screen, and now the phone is done. I can just put the phone away. Everything's going to happen on screen for me at this point. So I got some buttons across the bottom here. I'm going to touch this first button, and that is Google Maps. That's the Google Maps you know from your phone, because this is all coming from the phone. I can drag this around on the screen. I can zoom in and zoom out, just like you would expect Google Maps to do. My next button here is the phone button. I can make a phone call from the screen if I wanted to. I can see my call history, but I don't want to do any of that because I'm going to show you that all works by voice. That's the better way to go. Over here is my music button. And I'm playing music right now from an app. I'm playing from Google Play Music, where I can play back the music from my phone. I can also switch to other apps for music right here. Apps like Spotify, iHeartRadio, and some others will be available. Hopefully that list will get a little longer over some time. Right here is my overview button. And my overview button will show me cards about things that are happening from my calendar and other things around me today. So right now I'm playing this music. I have an appointment to drive to the airport a little later today. Here's the weather in Vegas. If I had text messages or if I had maybe voicemails, they would show up as cards here. I could touch that card and it would be read back to me. All right, so let's do a voice demo. Close your door and we'll do a voice demo. First thing we'll do is a text message. I can touch this button right here to talk to the computer, but I've programmed a button on my steering wheel to work the same way. And I'm just going to hit this button to make that work. Send a text message to Helen Ball. Let's go get some lunch.
Here's your text to Helen Ball. Let's go get some lunch. Do you want to send it?
Absolutely.
Sending message.
So I touched one button on the steering wheel. The screen never changed at all. The phone never changed at all. We sent a message off to Helen. Hopefully she'll send a message back to us. Let me give a friend a phone call. Call Vicki Miller.
Calling Vicki Miller, mobile.
All right, so Vicki, this is her photo in my contacts, and that also comes up on the screen on the phone when we're making a phone call. But Vicki doesn't like me to call so much, so I'm going to hang up before she answers. All right, I think you get the idea of the phone call thing. Now let me do a quick demonstration about using Google with Android Auto. This is cool. I'm going to ask about San Diego, then I'm going to ask about the San Diego Zoo, but I'm not going to say the San Diego Zoo. See what happens. What's the weather like today in San Diego? Network issue. I may need to try again because of that slow network, which is typical of CES.
This internet connection isn't reliable right now, but you can try again later.
Here you can see I got a message from Helen back. We'll check on that message in a minute. Let me try that San Diego thing again. Maybe we can get a better connection this time. What's the weather like today in San Diego?
Today's forecast for San Diego is 75 degrees and mostly cloudy.
Okay, now I'm going to ask about the zoo. What are the hours for the zoo?
San Diego Zoo is open until 5 p.m.
So it automatically linked together San Diego and the zoo. Automatically dropped a card on the map for me, dropped a marker on the map where I can navigate there if I want to, or I can give them a call for more info. So let's use some navigation now, okay? Navigate to McCarran International Airport.
Navigating to McCarran International Airport.
So that automatically opens up Google Maps, drops in the route, and here I have full turn-by-turn information and I have lane information on the screen, all from Google Maps. All right, let me close that up, and let's check on that text from Helen. All right, here's our text from Helen. We'll touch that. Come on. I dropped that one down to the bottom. There we go.
Here's the message. Sounds great. How's 2:30 p.m.?
All right, I got a date with Helen.
Yep, all right.
That's
Very
about
cool.
it.
Very cool. So these are coming out. These are going to be available aftermarket, so you can, as an audio replacement system for your car. And when will we be able to get our hands on these?
Yeah, these are aftermarket in-dash radios. That means you got to rip the radio out that was there, put in a new one. You can find these in March 2015 all across the U.S. Again, ranging in price from about $700 up to about $1,400, depending on how much cool you want to get.
All right, very cool. So that's Android Auto from Pioneer. This is for people that don't want to go out and buy one of those fancy new cars that comes with it built in. You can put it in your existing car and get all the greatness that is Android Auto right in your dash. Thanks so much, Harry, for giving us a look.
Happy to help, man.